Class, this is Cadet Reyes and Cadet Ritter's Soldier Budget Counseling Tool. This tool is going to be used in order to allow for a soldier to manage their money well and in order for them to see how they're able to use their expenses and their income in order to create a disposable income. The first sheet we will be going to will be the input sheet. Throughout this sheet, the soldier is going to input all of their information in order for them to see the result as to what their disposable income would be. The yellow cells are those that the soldier must input their own information. From here, we are able to see how you can change the different grade in order to see what the officer's pay will be. And from there, we are able to establish all of the different incomes, whether they get special pay when they're deployed, and depending on how long they have been deployed or in the Army. Next, we will ask them whether or not they have dependents. Having dependents changes the BAH and all of the other different benefits that a soldier receives while on active duty. From here, we are able to change the different cities and states in order to see whether or not they will be receiving the COLA, the BAS, BAH, and whether they are eligible for the tuition and how much they are able to get covered by the GI Bill. Next, we are going to go through the expenses. The expenses, the first one we have would be the state taxes, and that all depends on where they're currently stationed or where their home of record is. Next, we will go over their utilities and how much they plan on spending for this month or not. The next expense we will be covering would be the SGLI plan. The SGLI plan, they're going to have a drop-down list in order to establish what their plan would be. So if they have the $400,000 coverage, we're going to be able to see how much their monthly premium deduction would be. So if they're at $400,000, they're going to have the $29 monthly premium rate. From here, we have the calculation sheet, which the soldier should not be seeing because this is where we will be conducting all the calculations in order for them to establish how much they're going to get in order for the soldiers to see the results. Finally, after they enter in all of their information, we are able to see where their final income is, and we are able to sum up all of their final income, and we're going to add all of the benefits they're able to receive depending on whether or not they're deployed, whether or not they're taking the GI Bill, the COLA, or the BAS. And then from there, we will be subtracting the final expenses, which we have calculated on the far right. And from there, we are given the disposable income. But because currently they do not receive the COLA, they will not have a disposable income based on the calculations. But once they are eligible for the COLA, we are given a disposable income of $4,000 in this example. Once we have gone through all of the inputs that the soldier needs to put, in the end they are able to see their disposable income, how much they're spending, and whether or not they do need to spend more or whether they need to budget more in order to meet these requirements that are necessary on a monthly basis. This is our works cited class. This concludes our brief.